Good afternoon, members of the committee. My name is Ashley Rosson, and I'm here to discuss specifically the Keeping Kids Safe Act of 2011, also known as H.R. 505. The amendment H.R. 505 will not permit previously charged sex offenders to purchase firearms. It will allow people living in communities with registered sex offenders to feel safe knowing that the offenders have no possibility of owning a gun that could place themselves and their family in great danger. Sex offenders are, most of the time, in an unstable place and are not able to make completely sound decisions. By disallowing them the privilege of purchasing a firearm, we will be able to prevent further altercations. Just last month in Baltimore, Maryland, the new multi-jurisdictional gun tracing task force arrested a convicted sex offender early Tuesday morning and seized 38 illegal guns. Police had also seized numerous barrels and magazines and thousands of rounds of ammunition. One police officer reported that these guns represent saving lives. There are almost 800,000 registered sex offenders in the United States today, and according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, 18,000 of which reside right here in Virginia. Of these 800,000 sex offenders, 1 in 19 was rearrested for another sex crime after being released. The amendment H.R. 505 will allow states to protect communities from a small but extremely dangerous segment of society. If restrictions are placed on the purchase of firearms by sex offenders in the United States, we will be able to lessen the amount of crimes committed and also feel safer in our own homes. Today in the United States, previously charged sex offenders have the freedom of purchasing a firearm that could possibly be used to harm the lives of innocent human beings. It is necessary that we take away that freedom. There needs to be a line drawn that cannot be crossed. Restrictions need to be placed, and limitations need to be set. The Keep Kids Safe Act of 2011, H.R. 505, will set these limitations and place these restrictions that America needs. Children are the future for our world, and they always will be. It is important to protect them in the best way that we can. When a sex offender commits a crime, especially involving a minor, it is imperative that the criminal not be allowed to purchase any weapon that could possibly be used to harm any more innocent children. Many sex offenders are not one-time offenders. They continue to commit crimes after being released from prison. It is very likely that once a sex offender has been convicted, they will be convicted of a crime once again. This amendment will do exactly as planned. Keep kids safe.